You said realme is the smartphone for the young people. What happened with the adult people?
And in the future, definitely we will continue to work with a lot of like talented, world-renowned designers. For example, like
Why realme choose yellow color?
oh.
Hai semua, gua Wasa dan di video kali ini berbeda dari yang biasanya kita lakukan. Bukan review gadget, di depan gue udah ada tamu spesial datang dari bahasa gampangnya adalah orang dalam realme. Cuma dalamnya lebih dalam lagi. Ini adalah Sherry. Welcome to my house.
Thank you so much.
Sherry is marketing head for realme Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Amerika Latin. Wow, jadi dia tuh lagi datang ke Indonesia nggak lama, cuma sebentar aja karena abis dari Indonesia sini hari Sabtu nanti dia tuh udah berangkat lagi ke Vietnam, and Filipina,
and Malaysia, Thailand,
and Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Tuh sibuk, jadi muter-muter. Jadi ini kesempatan yang sangat langka banget mau bertanya-tanya ke Sherry tentang realme, dan ini kenanya nggak podcast sih. Karena kalau podcast ya we must wear the headphone and the mic. It is not a podcast. It's just chilling, talking, and coughing.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like that. Sempat lempar juga ke Instagram beberapa pertanyaan teman-teman. Thank you banget udah ada yang ikutan join. Nanti ada 1 atau 2 pertanyaan dari teman-teman yang akan gue tanyain ke Sherry. Congrats for realme for the 5th anniversary.
Thank you so much.
It's so being proud for me because I'm joined the realme from the first year until the 5th year.
Thank you so much. First, thank you so much for inviting us, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity to be in your studio.
Yes.
And your studio, I really like the whole design style, the industrial design.
Thank you.
So simple, so modern.
Yeah, so simple because I don't have any more budget to make it more beautiful.
That make it too chic. It's very chic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the reason why in 2018 you come to Indonesia?
Sure. Actually, back to the 5 years ago, we are nobody. It's like nobody in Indonesia actually knew realme as a smartphone brand. And at that time, we found that in the whole industry, like the environment is a little bit boring. It's like everybody trying to produce similar products, so it's a little bit boring and plain. But the Indonesia market has so much opportunities, and it has the large population, and especially the young group is so large. So we feel like that we can provide these young people with our best design and best performance, because nobody actually represents young people. So that's why realme at the very first moment to come to Indonesia. And at that time, there are something that we actually achieved the target. Like we insist on providing the best design and performance. So no matter it's the entry-level phones like our C series, or is a middle to high-end phone like number series or the flagship, we keep giving a best design. And some journalists from DTech, they mentioned that, for example, like our C-55, it has the high-end look of the design. So it also has a very successful sales result. So I would say that after these 5 years, we have a good achievement. But the next 5 years, we're going to achieve like top 3 in Southeast Asia market. So right now we achieve like 20 million users in Indonesia. 20 million,
Cannot agree more.
Until this August. So
I think, and you said about the 2019 you come here because the market is so boring. It's actually on the design, I cannot agree more. While you said the design is more looks like the other vendor and other manufacturer. And the realme come to to be brave to make something different about the design. And yes, it's good. The design and the performance and the chipset, maybe the really critical of people of Indonesia about the smartphone. About the young people, you said Realme is the smartphone for the young people. What happened with the adult people?
Actually, all the different age group are our consumers, and they share the same value to us lah.
Okay.
It's just why we focus on the young people is because they are very sensitive to what's going on in the industry.
Okay.
Yeah, they're so familiar with the most advanced technology, and also they have very high standard of the design because they hope their smartphone can represent who they are, can show their personality. So that's why we keep focusing on the young people, so that if we can satisfy them, then all the majority might be satisfied also. Yeah, and in terms of other age of groups, then actually we keep providing a good experience by our big storage and the good quality, and also the big battery, so it can meet the daily usage demand of everyone.
So it's like you put more feature on the camera from, I think it's from last year. I speaking about street mode. When the street mode, it's young people more like it. About the while they are just walking around and try to capture whatever what they see right there, and you make the street mode with many filter, many color grading is good. So that's for young people.
Yeah, that is actually a very important point internally. It's like, you know, every brand try to focus on the camera, but different brand, they have different vision of doing the photography. But focusing on young people, we find the insight that young people like to explore the world. So that's why we have the street mode, and also we keep focusing on the super zoom, because when you explore on the street, have your city walk around different markets, different countries, and you want to have a super zoom to help you explore something that you can see simply from your eyes. So that's where Realme want to keep focus, and maybe some brand they're focusing on the clarity and some on the brightness or the color, but Realme is always like follow what lead the trend of what the young people really care about.
Super zoom, guys. This
super
one.
zoom.
200 megapixel. All right, continues the previous question about the young people. I myself really like the way you are making a collaboration with another brand, not a tech brand like a Coca-Cola, and then Naruto. Dragon Ball. What's come to mind, people, and you are from Realme to make it happen?
Yeah, so in terms of the design, actually Realme is the first smartphone brand who developed a Realme design studio. Yeah, so by that purpose, we simply want to push the boundaries of the technology design, because it doesn't have to be always like dark and cold and technology style. You can also add some cultural and artistic element, because that is where the young people want to reach. Yeah, so among the Realme design studio, we try to collaborate it with a lot of IPs and also the foreign designers in terms of exploring like new materials and new craftsmanship. The materials like the leather or the metal or glass or different like the future materials that haven't been supplied on a smartphone cover. And from the craftsmanship, we want to like add some lifestyle and premium sense of philosophy into the design of the smartphone. For example, this time where we have the Realme 11, we are trying to apply a watch crown design to cover the cover the
ring,
camera.
Camera.
Yes, because in the whole industry, people trying to use the camera house, which is square with little camera.
Okay.
But we want to highlight the camera, the photography. So at the same time, we want to show in an elegant way.
Okay.
Yeah, to add a feel like premium and young and lifestyle sense into the design. And in the future, definitely we will continue to work with a lot of like talented, world-renowned designers. For example, like maybe watch designer, and maybe like luxury brands designer. But that is confidential.
Okay, still confidential.
Yeah, but definitely have a lot of different chance.
Okay, I just hope Realme can make a collaboration with whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a very good way actually.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to our headquarters ID team and talk about this.
Because
it's very cool.
what my eyes can see when the Realme making the collaboration, it's already all out. We start from the boxes, it's different, and the more detail inside is so all different. Even the SIM card.
Yeah, SIM card
tray, just like that. And then you give statue like the Coca-Cola.
Yes.
And you give the sticker.
Yeah.
It's very, very for young people. It's a good way. I really enjoy it and appreciate it. It's good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, for providing us these ideas. Yeah, and definitely I think this way can help us to improve both like the performance related and also the design related characteristics in a smartphone. I think it's definitely a good idea.
I will for that. Okay, talking about the offline store, Realme will expand more city in Indonesia or not?
Yes, we do have a plan to explore more major cities. Actually, we have 5 priority cities in Indonesia. That is Jakarta, Medan,
Surabaya,
Bandung, and Makassar.
Makassar. Oh, sama Makassar juga.
Actually, but for the online channels, definitely is important for us. And now we are cooperating with a lot of key players like Shopee, Lazada, TikTok Shop, and also Tokopedia, Blibli, etc. But at the same time, just like you mentioned, Indonesia is very depending on the offline stores. Yeah, and because like 80% market share is coming from the offline, while just the 20%, within 20% is coming from the online. So we are keep like developing our offline stores around Indonesia, and also we partner with some very important offline partners such as Aerophone. Actually, this year's our sales in Aerophone increased 4 times.
4 times?
Yeah, more than 4 times. It's like, what is the exact numbers? 417% increase rate in the Aerophone, and most of it is sold through all these major cities.
And all type of Realme, not only just 1 or 2 type or sales.
Right. So definitely we think that the offline stores is the priority for Realme in terms of the offline, in terms of the sales. And we keep investing in the offline stores and brand stores and after sales service. And we keep to have a very tight communication with the local media and fans.
Okay, Realme fans.
Yes.
It's a big Realme fans, by the way, until right now,
Fans always keep company with Realme. It's kind of like a brand we created together with our fans.
And yesterday you make a short movie.
The
inspiration by the Realme fans.
The real fan in Indonesia.
It's a good way.
Community.
I think it's a good way. No many brands
do this
make
kind of stuff.
do something like that.
Yeah.
It's like you more encourage and you more gain the fans very well.
Thank you so much for giving us this content, this comment, because this practice is very brave, because now people don't have much time to review to see a long content.
Yeah.
Like the short film is taking like 15 minutes. So but people, for example, on TikTok, they just maybe their attraction only lasts like 15 seconds. Yeah, but we still think that a good content has the power to impress people and make people connected. So that's why from the headquarters they collect all the stories from all around the world, and we give them the story from the real story of our Indonesia community fans. And they think that it's so touching. So they invite a Oscar award-winning director to direct this story based on his real story. And like yesterday when we have the event, we also cue this fans. We invite him to be together with us. And the moment we invite him to stand up and say hi to people, it feels so touching. It's like it's we like make his story seen by the world. And this short film is actually aired around the world, no matter it's India or Russia or Latin America. Like all the fans around the world see what's happening in Indonesia fans.
Talking about the chipset, how realme can make it in a good way while the COVID yesterday is come to around the world. The shortage chipset is you happen to realme too, right? About the shortened chipset.
Yes.
How can you through that situation?
So we need to make sure, we still make sure that while we launch a product, this product, the chipset score is still the best in its kind. So for example, the Realme 11 we just launched, our Antutu score for it, it's 420,000. So it's like 20% up compared to its competitors in its price range. So we believe that the stable experience is the key. And at the same time, because we want to make sure the experience is fierce enough, so we add some like flash charge, like 67 watt flash charge performance into that segment, so that the people can still think that it's a very powerful phone. Even we have the some like chipset supply issues.
Okay. Next question is from my Instagram follower. It's a simple question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Why realme choose yellow color?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. And thank you for this question from your fans. Actually, yellow is related to being bold. It's related to our slogan, Dare to Live.
Dare to Live.
When you see a yellow, you feel courage. It's like young people, they give them a wake-up call because yellow always remind me of the sun, like the light. So that is where this color is coming from. And because we are talking to the young people, and the yellow one is always like a reminder of people, it's in the morning, you start move on. So that's probably why. And also the other reason is that at that time, like back to 5 years ago, other major color are all owned by the other brands. Like yellow, yellow, black, blue, green. So actually there are not many options left. Yes, just yellow and maybe purple. But of course, like young people, yellow is the best choice.
Alright. Last question from my videographer. What's Realme smartphone you use right now?
My smartphone currently I'm using is this one. It's the GT Master Edition Explorer Edition. So it's inspired by also Fukasawa from the concept of the luggage.
Okay.
The travel luggage. So you can
Luggage.
see, yeah, this pattern is similar to a luggage.
Yeah, like you often to travel around the Southeast
Yeah,
Asia.
yeah, exactly. You know, at this moment, that is what this inspiration is coming from. It's like after this COVID, like everybody want to go out
Yes.
for a trip. So we are having this concept.
Okay, about the travel around the world.
Yeah, like a travel phone.
Yeah, the COVID is all over, and then the people want to going out. Yeah, just like
yes.
that. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for this conversation. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much, but
Okay. What?
please wait. We
What?
provide a surprise for you.
What surprise? Apaan?
Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, this is your birthday.
Thank you. Kok yang nyanyi cuma satu doang yang di belakang? Oh.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday
Nah, kan?
to you.
Nah, kan?
Happy birthday to Wasa. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Realme. I make a wish.
Yeah, make a wish.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. Alright, tuh jadi ngeblank mau closingnya tadi lagi enak-enak mikir atau ada kue. Right, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Hermine.
much.
Thank you for
It's a
coming to
pleasure
my
to talk to
studio. Yes, nice to talking with you too. And hope you enjoy the flight and stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Dan oke guys, paling segini aja dulu videonya. Udah ya, kita lumayan udah lama juga tadi durasinya, harusnya nih ngobrol-ngobrol sama Sherry, marketing head Realme South Asia, and Latin America. Oke, terima kasih banget buat teman-teman yang udah nonton dari awal sampai akhir. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.